What's your baker nightmare maker? Darby Valentine here for something a little bit different today. Welcome to the second channel. Every week of Halloween there will be a baking video out, and today we're going to be making spiderweb brownies. Yes, that is correct. Everyone can clap now. Thank you. Thank you, live audience participation. We love to see it. Fear not, all of these are very easy to follow, beginner-friendly recipes. Nothing's going to involve stand mixers or anything crazy that rich people have, because I don't have any of that. And first off, let's just get into our ingredients. 3/4 cup of all-purpose flour, 1 cup of white sugar, half a cup of light brown sugar, 2/3 cup of cocoa powder, half a cup of chocolate chips, 1 teaspoon of salt, half a cup of avocado oil, 2 large eggs, and half a cup of mini marshmallows. Now that we covered the ingredients, these are the tools you're going to be needing. 1 mixing bowl, preferably heart-shaped, but you can use other shapes. Measuring cups, spatula, whisk, and an 8x8 baking sheet. You can use a different size baking sheet. Your brownies are just going to be thicker, thinner. I don't know. You do you. Next, we're going to preheat our oven to 325. Pulled out, we have the oven going. We're going to start mixing all of our dry ingredients. I like to do 1 cup of regular sugar and half a cup of brown sugar. That's just me, but that's what I like to do. And then we're going to do half a cup of light brown sugar. Next, we're doing 3/4 a cup of sugar. Listen, I'm using 3 1/4 cups, okay? That's what works for me. I don't care. I know there's better ways to measure stuff. I don't care. Next is 2/3 cup cocoa. Also, when you're baking and you're doing dry ingredients, don't pack them down. You should just gently shake it and have it even out. You don't want to be packing things down. So we're going to do 2 1/3 cups. Next, a teaspoon of salt. I don't measure teaspoons of salt. Like, I don't know. If you want to, go for it. I just kind of eyeball it. Salt Bay. And then half a cup of your chocolate chips. I'm using dark chocolate. You can use milk or semi-sweet if you want. I just feel like these are mad sweet already with how much sugar I put in. So, just half a cup. Next, we're going to gently whisk all of our ingredients together. Now that we have all our dry ingredients incorporated, we're going to put these to the side and we do the wet in a separate bowl. Don't do it in the same bowl. You're going to have bad brownies. Don't mix your dry and wet until they're both incorporated together. And then you all baking, okay? 2 large eggs. Oh, shit. Next, we're doing a half cup of oil. You might be like, no butter. I prefer oil in the brownies. I think it makes the consistency more like fudgy, more wet. That's how I like brownies. I don't want a cake brownie. If I want cake, I'll eat cake. So I like oil in brownies. If you're really rich, extra virgin olive oil, because then you can like taste it with how much you use, but just a half cup of oil. Great. Now we're going to mix and incorporate our eggs with our oil. Gently. Be careful. Or you have a bigger bowl than me because you're more prepared than me. City girls make do. Now you might be like, Darby, you're getting a lot of bowls dirty. You would be correct. Because I didn't really think while I'm doing this. You want to mix the dry slowly into the wet. So I've now removed my dry and do now a 3rd bowl. This is how you know I actually bake in my house, because this is the shit that's going down. This is not all fancy performative for you guys. So I'm going to pour the wet into my big bowl. And now, dishes. Now, I'm going to very slowly start incorporating my dry. Do not dump the whole bowl in. Don't dump half the bowl in. When I say start, like, baking is a time thing, okay? Take your time. Don't rush it. Or your stuff's gonna taste like shit and no one's gonna invite you back, okay? So, gentle. Slowly mix it. And I know you're like, wow, Darby, if you had a stand mixer, like, you wouldn't have to do all this. Yeah, I don't have one. Buy me one. I don't know. Good thing about brownies is you kind of put whatever the fuck you want in them and people love it. Like, I went to 3 stores today trying to find a Halloween Oreos. No one has Halloween Oreos. Halloween Oreos in this brownie recipe I'm giving you specifically slaps. It fucks. You put like M&Ms in it, you put pretzels in it, I don't know. Put whatever the fuck you want in brownies. It's like a vessel. Love that. I'm adding the very last of the dry ingredients, and here's the thing. We have to switch to a spatula because she is so thick, and that's how you want her. This is supposed to be brownies. This isn't supposed to be cake. I want it thick. Of course, you give the whisk to an off-screen participant of your baking. Brownie mix should be thick. I don't know if that's controversial, because I'm telling you, if you guys are actually following along and making this recipe, you're really like, Darby, this is really fucking thick. Like, I'm getting an upper arm workout. That's good. That's what you want. That's how you want your brownies to be. When I do use butter in brownie mix, I brown the butter too. That's like any way to step up a baking recipe is to just brown the butter. This is the consistency we are working with. This is what you want to see, like Dairy Queen when they flip that blizzard upside down. All right, finally, we're gonna put it into our baking sheet. This is an 8x8. It looks this colored because it actually gets used. So take those comments and shove it up your ass. Someone's gonna be like, your pants dirty. I'd be like, no, bitch, I cook. Sorry. Next, I'm taking aluminum foil. If you have parchment paper, frankly, that's better. I don't. I'm using aluminum. There's not that big of a difference. People are going to tell you there's that big of a difference. There isn't. If you're fancy pants at home and you have cooking spray, spray with cooking spray. If you're like me and you don't, take oil on a paper towel, rub it around. It's to bake. We're now going to transfer our brownie mix into our baking pan. One of the best things with when you have such a thick recipe is literally it just sticks to itself and you can clear the bowl like nobody's business. That's also how you know you're making this right. If your shit's separated and, like, not really gelling with each other, you've done something wrong. I also find that with eggs, when you add eggs into baking, if your eggs are, like, fridge cold, not a good idea. You want them to get closer to room temp for you to actually be able to do anything with them. Or sometimes, because baking's all chemical reactions, sometimes how cold the eggs are, it'll fuck your shit up, man, I swear. Now, with how thick it is, we're going to take the spatula and we're going to gently move it around our pan. And if you're curious about the whole spiderweb thing, that's an after decoration thing. That's what we need the marshmallows for. So, you know, our first priority right now is just getting our brownies going. Now we have our brownies in the tray. These are going to bake for 40 to 45 minutes. You'd rather take them out sooner rather than later. The longer these sit, once they're out, they're going to start firming up. You bake them too long, they're going to be dry, they're going to be gross. No one wants that. So I would say put them in for 35 and start checking every 5 minutes with the toothpick. The rule of thumb is you're going to put it in. If it comes out completely dry with just a few crumbs on it, you're good. You want some crumbage on it. If nothing comes out, a little too dry. And if you did that, oh well, take it out. But if you put it in and there's a bunch of batter on it, don't do it, okay? Cook it every 5 minutes and check on it. So let's put this in and then we will come back to decorate them. Now that our brownies are done, we have to let them cool regardless. If you're in a rush, you can put them in the fridge for about 30 minutes. The longer these sit, the firmer they get. I like to let them sit for about 30 minutes, call it a day. I like it in the fridge. Kind of equals out to if you let it sit on the counter for almost an hour. Is that how math works? No, but that's how it feels to me. So we're putting these in the fridge for 30 and then we're going to cut them up and decorate them. It's been 30 minutes. The brownies have cooled. I've now taken the liberty to cut and slice them and put this on this tray for decorating. That's the movie magic, baby. Now we're going to take a microwave safe bowl. Make sure you use a microwave safe bowl. I'm just going to eyeball how much marshmallows. I'd say like a half cup if you really want to measure, but just like a nice little coating because we don't want too much. Next, we're going to microwave these at 10 seconds at a time, just nicely whisking. You want them loose. You don't want them bubbling. So you just want to be able to melt them and get them into a liquid consistency. Wash your hands, okay? The reason I say that is take your fingers, start making cobwebs on the brownies. I tried out different utensils, but like, man, this is just the best way to do this. If you have like gummy spiders, that'd be really fun, or like spider sprinkles. I don't have any on hand because all the stores near me don't really have like spooky shit, which is like so annoying. If while you're doing this, your marshmallow gets hard, just microwave it for a few more seconds. And then you get these fun things on your fingers. So, isn't that nice? And there you have it. Very simple, very easy cobweb brownies. I've been told I have to eat one on camera. Pretty solid. I posted like a nice picture of myself in my notes area, my comment area, what the fuck community area. Be like, I'm on TikTok live. Someone said, finally Photoshop time devil emoji. Yeah, they're Photoshop like dicks in my mouth for sure. Whatever. Next week, hand pies.
Can you please put that?
I will. Oh, here, you want yours?
Me?
Yeah, come take yours.
Yay! It's interesting.
What do you mean?
Like, I really like that it's dark chocolate.
It's better. You can eat more of them.
Mm-hmm.
Dangerous.
This is a sophisticated brownie.
Thank you. Elevated, right? This is no brownie mix brownie. This is like a I made a brownie.
This is an adult brownie.
It is an adult brownie, yes. It's very adult brownie.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't really like sickly sweet, like nasty, like, you know, kids ooey gooey lava cake.
It's actually perfect. This is like that good chew.
I got that on camera.
Oh, hell yeah. This is a brownie.
Thank you. Thank you. I think I make good brownies. Brownies are like on my top 5 like things where I'm like, I can bake this and I know everyone's gonna like it. I like this recipe in particular because these brownies aren't so sweet that you can add stuff into it. You can put whatever you want into this because you can put really sweet stuff like candies or Oreos or stuff into this and it's not going to make it so sickly sweet you can't eat a whole one.
You know, I'd be so good with this is like peanut butter, like the Reese's.
I almost got peanut butter M&Ms to put in it.
Ah.
Whatever. Next time. Next brownies. Next time I'll do a whole video on just shit you can put in your brownies. Because you can make like cheesecake brownies. You can get freaky. You can get mad freaky with a brownie. I can make those brookies you like.
Oh, I do love those.
No, you can get super freaky with a brownie. Alright, with that, if you joined me for this first episode of the baking videos that are super chaotic, they're going to be a lot better from here because now I've kind of worked out the kinks. Thanks so much. If you make this recipe at all, if you do anything with it, make sure to tag me on social media. I would love to see what you guys do with it. With that, as I said, next week we're going to make little hand pies, and that'll be really fun. So, with that, thanks for watching, liking, commenting, and subscribing. Make sure to do all 3. One of the best things you can do is share my videos. If you share my videos, it does really mean the most. Of course, I am definitely not Darby Valentine, and merch in the description below. Halloween merch is only available until October 31st, and of course, on October 31st, we will be doing the live hosting horror event of the Night of the Living Dead. So, with that, thanks for coming for this shit show of a baking show, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.